Hello people, I'm back in the world of ARK on my single play world. Alright then. So a couple of months back I did a performance test of the patch 258. That was the last time that they released any sort of video optimization type deal for it. And we are now on date release. The game is fully in the world, so it's no longer early access. It is a full, well, I'll say working game. We still don't have DirectX 12. But it's a full release game, and the update is 266. So I thought I'd come onto this world and then just show you what sort of performance increase we've got from the last reiterations of the ARK. Now I do have a video of the performance updates and such like. But this time I'm using Fraps because MSI Afterburner, the one with all the statistics on and the overlay, like, it doesn't work. Well, it's the Riva tuner that doesn't work. It doesn't work with this version apparently. Well, yeah. So I'm going to have to use Fraps. So we've got a little frame counter in the corner. I don't know if you can see it or not, and it's whirring around about 74, 75. So I get about 7 or 6 frames drops when I'm recording with this, because obviously you do lose a little bit while you're recording. So you have to like add 7 or 8 frames on there, maybe 6. I'll say 6. But this is the sort of place I come to do the testing, because it's sort of kind of quiet. So we're not going to get any mass dynos come in or things like that's going to happen. So whatever's rendered in here is going to stay here throughout, like, the different things. So we'll get an idea of what's about and stuff like that. Right then, I'll just have a little zip about so we can see the differences in frame rate. So we've got like 75, 76 around here. If we look up, obviously we're going to get like a big frame jump, because there's nothing to render up there, just them few little particles that are floating by. And if we look down, then it's going to dip down a little bit because we've got all this stuff to render in. Anyway, so this is on Epic settings. So this is the Epic preset. So this is on a 1080 Ti, and this is Epic. Right, so what we'll do is we'll go into menu, and then we will change the preset to high and apply that and save and resume. Right, so this is the frame rate you can sort of expect on high. It looks pretty decent, to be fair. Still looks good. We've still got a great amount of detail in there. There's nothing really. Let's oh god, fog. The fog! Go away, fog. Yeah, there's nothing really that's changed that much, so you're still going to get like a pretty good visual thing for it. But yeah, so they're the sort of thing we can get. And obviously we've got like a frame dip in performance as well, so it look like it was 123, 120 frames a second. So I mean, that is like, yeah. I mean, I'm talking about a 1080 Ti here, guys. So I mean, anything above 60 frames is like going to be awesome anyway. So it's good. It's all good. A bit bummed about no DirectX 12 though. That would have been nice to see what difference that sort of thing makes. Oh god, we were sort of kind of dehydrated. So I'll try and whip through these as much as I can before I pass out. Right, so that's that one. And then we'll do high, medium, and apply and save. Resume. Right, so this is the going down the scale from epic to high to medium. Now the things get like, the details get a little bit more like jaggedy. So it's things are more jaggedy. That's a technical term for it, jaggedy. So it still looks kind of okay, a bit meh in places, but it's still playable. I mean, if you've got your if you've got like a lower graphics card, you can still play on these kind of sort of settings and not ruin the experience too much for you. So yeah, so that looks kind of nice. What frames are we getting? Like 165 up there. What do we get if we look up? 210. Wow. Yeah, it's a thing. Oh god, I'm all sort of hungry and thirsty. Alright, we can cure that. I don't think I've got any water on me. No, I've just got element. Let's drink the elements. It's super sweet if it rain right now. Anyway, on with it. Yeah, so sorry I can't get any more detailed tests about like memory usage and things like that for you guys. It's just like a basic Fraps counter. A bit bummed about that because I like to keep things sort of consistent. So, it's a thing, or it's not a thing even. Right, then we'll do medium. Oh, we'll do the low. Oh dear me. Now this is like if you've got a really poopy system. Oh dear me. And resume. So this, this looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. A lot of people do have to play it like this, and when ARK first came out, oh my, it was like a Titan killer. You couldn't get above 20 frames or something like that. It was ridiculous. So it looked nice, but it played poorly. But as you can see, I mean this one now, I mean this one's playing at like 250, 230 frames. If we like look up as well, we got 330 frames. Now that is crazy town frame limit. Absolutely. No need for that at all. But yeah, it's not really playable. Well, not for my standard. I mean, some of you guys could probably play like this quite happily, but not for me. I like my pretty bits. That's why I bought a 1080 Ti for the pretties. Right, so that, oh dear me, oh the rendering. So yeah, it does look kind of terrible, like things are just popping out now. Oh, so we get like 360 frames if we look up. Right, back down you go, dude. Oh, land. So let's put it to oh wow, we're gonna pass out soon. Let's put it to something that we can sort of kind of play on. And oh, everything renders in terrible. Right, let's put it back to epic. Right, I sort of do epic. Leave it at that sort of thing. What else have we got? Dynamic tessellation, yeah, we'll have that on. A lot of these things require like restart as well. Bloom effects and light shafts, I normally turn them off because they can be sort of quite annoying at times. If you're doing something, it's like you get the full glare of the light shafts. Like the intensity of some of them is a bit overpowering. It's like Michael Bay. Right, and resume. Right, so this is the world that I'm used to, and this is a lot better. Right, we need to go get some water, or else the dude's just going to pass out. Go then, stupid. Yeah, there we go, and there. Water over that way. Yeah, so a little bit disappointing because I mean they have done they have been supposedly working on DirectX 12 for absolute ages now, but it's still not come to fruition. It's still been left out even at launch, and you would have thought that a title, you know, that looks this pretty would have the other optimizations put in with it, but no, they don't have it in yet. Not to say that the game doesn't look pretty as it is. I mean, it looks awesome. Like the ice crystals and things, and the clouds, everything like that. Let's have a little splash of water. There you go. Now you're not going to pass out. Yep. So we're getting like we're in like a populated area now. So we've got like say 60 frames on Epic. Meh. It's a thing. So you got to remember, guys, I will have like more frames. It's just that I'm recording at the same time and things like that. And so yeah, right then. So it's a little bit of a short video today, just a little bit of an update video, just to show you the progress of date release and the things that we can expect in the performance wise. Right guys, all that's left for me to do is to wave and see you in the next one.